All right, so season 11, episode 3 of The Walking Dead is definitely the weakest of the first 3 episodes of this season. There's a lot of reasons for this. In my review, my written review, I spend a little bit of time talking about the horses. We have in the subplot, we have Carol, Magna, Rosita, and Kelly off to wrangle up these horses. They find one that gets away. They find some dead horses. Then they see the rest of the horses running across a field, and they're like, "Oh, cool! They're running towards the dairy farm, and we can corral them there." And off they run, on foot. And the next thing we know, they're wrangling them up, putting them in this pen. All the horses have been retrieved, but they never show us how it's done. And I'm just really baffled at how 4 women on foot, who couldn't capture one horse between them, managed to get all of these horses all corralled up in one afternoon. How does that work? I don't know. It makes no sense. It is ludicrous, preposterous, and implausible. And that's the thing about The Walking Dead. Even under Angela King, even with the better scripts or the better writing, the better cinematography, even with all of that, there are still just such huge plot holes and moments of laziness. It's very much like in the first episode when Ezekiel and Princess and all them get the stormtrooper armor and almost escape. Like, how did they do that? We knew what Princess had said about the 2 guards having an affair or whatever, but how did they get out of their cage and then get the armor and then just sort of walk out, no problem? How did that work? They didn't show. They just want us to accept that it happened somehow, and they're too lazy to make their ridiculous situations actually work. So they just skip ahead. They're cheating. It's super, super lame. It drives me crazy. The other thing that really bothered me about this episode was the opening sequence, this big action sequence. The Reapers are attacking Maggie and Daryl and their crew, and it's just filmed horribly. It's like this continuous shot where they're just like showing all the different heroes getting like hit with knives and stuff. They're like, it's like the Reapers are off screen for the first half of it. The lighting is really weird. Like every time there's a close up on Maggie, she's like really, really well lit, even though it's in the dark in the forest. It's just a bad, horrible opening sequence. The rest of the episode is a little bit better. I liked the stuff with Maggie and Negan. I enjoyed Gabriel a lot. He's got the best line in the whole episode, that God has left this place or whatever. He's become kind of a badass. Him and Negan are both characters who've undergone like really interesting character arcs, like very, very drastic changes over time, like Negan becoming a better person, Gabriel becoming a tougher person, I guess, going from a coward to really a stone cold killer at this point. And I really like that. Maggie is super annoying. I can't stand her. I don't know. She's just a one note bore basically. Carol, they've just written Carol into the worst corner ever. She's become very obnoxious. I really prefer like Rosita, Magna, Yumiko, Princess, and much better female characters, but they're all sort of secondary characters. But I just think they're better characters than the leads at this point, and that's weird, right? And Negan and Gabriel and Daryl are probably the best male leads. But anyways, this was kind of a weak episode. The Maggie and Negan stuff is interesting. Little callback to Lucille and Glenn there with the crowbar. Negan saves Maggie twice in this episode. I guess he's just gone back on the whole idea of not saving her. I'm not sure why, but it works. All of Maggie's crew is pretty much dead now, except for Elijah, who it looks like they captured. But everyone else, like everyone she brought with them, she has brought to their deaths. So that's fun. Good leader, Maggie. Good leader. Anyways, that's my take, and I'll link to my review in the down below, and please like and subscribe if you like this content. I have a Patreon and a Substack where you can back me, and I'll link to those as well. Thanks for watching. Peace.